Just run the numbers. The probability increases the more people that you bring into your life of you taking on their drama and their garbage and their emotional baggage. That's why I've said for years, people equal problems. The more people you have in your life, the more problems you will encounter. Not may encounter, you will, because why? Now you're increasing the probability of that happening because you're allowing these foreign energies to enter into your home environment that is your life, your heart, your soul. And you're telling them you have free reign of the whole entire place, which you should never give anybody. So the more people you invite into your life, the more problems you're going to have. Now, problems are illusions. What I mean is that you're going to encounter obstacles and complications and hindrances and delays because now you are taking their energy and you are marrying it to yours. And that's not a good thing. You ever see these people who are really super successful? They have a very, very small circle of friends. So much so that they can probably count their friends on one hand and have fingers left over. I guarantee you. Serious. It isn't just a matter of trust in someone else. It's a matter of past history of evidence of how they've treated you, because action is truth. How they treat you is how they feel about you. If somebody treats you abusively, boom, let that be an indicator to you. Let that be a prime indicator to you as to exactly how these people feel about you. And if somebody abuses you, they don't respect you. If they don't respect you, they don't regard you. If they don't regard you, they have no use for you. Then they're using you. That's why they're keeping you in their life. You got to figure this stuff out. This is all extraneous energies. This has got to be cut loose, man, because these people are suffocating you, they're blinding you, and they're holding you down. They're preventing you from flying. They're preventing you from expanding because they don't want you to do what they're afraid to do for themselves. That's why you have critics. Critics spend the rest of their lives criticizing people who do have the courage to live their dreams, knowing full well that the critic does not. That's why they're a critic. Because they spend their entire life ridiculing people for having the intestinal fortitude to actually go and do something with their lives. Exactly. It's just common sense. There's nothing constructive about criticism. Criticism is a transfer of negativity. Look up the word criticize. It's like a sarcasm. It's negative. There's nothing constructive about criticism. To say constructive criticism is like saying clean dirt. It's an oxymoron and a misnomer. It just doesn't exist. And the last thing you need is to incorporate more and more and more and more negative vibrations into your environment. Because what do you think that's going to do to the sanctity and the preservation and the wellness and the health of that environment? It's going to freaking destroy it. That's like taking your arm and making an opening and pouring dirt in there. You know, like let's say you get cut, God forbid, and instead of treating it with something that can kill the germs and the bacteria, you're going to pour, bacteria into it, and you're going to take clumps of dirt and just pour it right into the wound. That's exactly what you do when you open your life to these people. It doesn't matter who they are. Unfortunately, you've been trained to put your family here. And more often than not, 9 times out of 10, it's your own family that is the most abusive. But the most abusive of all is you. Because you wouldn't tolerate from others. You would not tolerate from others what you so easily and unconsciously do to yourself. Self-abuse is probably the worst abuse that goes unreported. It doesn't make the news. So the fact that you're inviting in dysfunctional, toxic, negative people into your life shows that there is a clear indication of self-deprecation, which is an absence of self-love. Remember these words before I cut this video. The presence of self-deprecation indicates an absence of self-love. So when you don't love yourself, you invite in these types of characters and they will just destroy your life, But remember, you did invite them in. They didn't come of their own volition. Remember that.